All right, afternoon, everybody. Pretty big Saturday here.
Yep.
Everybody will see this come Monday, of course, but for us, it's Saturday and a lot of stuff going on. But we're going to start as usual with this date in history. A couple of things that are apropos, because that's my favorite word when we do this date in history. So in 1945, on this date, Associated Press war correspondent Joseph Morton was among a number of captives executed by German soldiers at a concentration camp in Austria. Thought it was kind of, I hate to say it, but it almost feels like we're headed that way in a little, because they're certainly not taking them to concentration camps right now. They're just shooting them down in the streets. And on a lighter note, in 1984, Apple Computer began selling its first Macintosh model, which boasted a built-in 9-inch screen, monochrome, a clock rate of 8 megahertz, and 128 RAMs of memory. Let me tell you, my phone has more than that.
Are you checking your size?
9 inches.
That's it.
Tell it to Linda.
So
references.
just as an aside, since everything we're doing today, we're all using Apple this, Apple phone, Apple iPad, Apple laptop. From that very small beginnings, we are where we're. This is where we're at today. Yeah, if I can get it out. And you may notice
911.
you may notice real quick today we don't have our machine to make noises. But the good news is Ron had beans last night. I had broccoli, so we should be able to make some natural noises today.
I also had beans.
Oh, it could
You're
be.
able to tell the
You're
difference.
you're all gonna have to do this on your own.
So
I'm out of here.
it
The
could-
first one who drops one.
You will be if we light it up.
and this is a close set. It could get a little savory here.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So on to other things. So that's our start for today. And just one quick thing before you guys get into yours, because I'm trying to focus a little bit on New Mexico, because if no one knows it, we're in New Mexico in Albuquerque. But a bill that I thought this was interesting, a bill that would shut immigration facilities in New Mexico advanced in the House this week. Mounting, of course, political tension is pushing legislation forward, including, of course, the current situation in Minnesota. And Representative Chavez from here in Albuquerque, after describing the scenes of what's going on across the nation, introduced House Bill 9, which would probably be able to close at least one immigration facility here in New Mexico. There are currently, they think, well, there's 3 facilities housing about 1,500 people, they think. Of course, knowing how they're overcrowding everything, it could be 1,500 to 2,500. They just jam them in there.
I'm surprised that Donnie didn't call Ghislaine and say, can we use Epstein's Ranch
Yeah.
in New Mexico?
Yes, they should be
900,
Yeah.
was it 900?
100
Or
acres.
780
Yeah.
acres.
So they could do it there, certainly.
Sure.
Particularly the younger people that,
Don't take up so much.
No,
room.
they would put guys like us there.
yeah, oh, the old guys that won't handle it. Yeah.
You don't take much
No.
take up much room either.
So that kind of covers our history today, covers what's happening in New Mexico.
So these are immigration detention places?
Yep.
Yeah.
The bill basically says that counties cannot contract with the feds anymore. It has to go through the state, and it would keep counties from contracting, because these are all private contractors who, of course, don't have to follow, having been in the criminal justice system, they don't follow any rules. They don't have enough guards. They don't have enough nursing or medical facilities. It is bare bones, whatever it takes to make the most money they can. And if you think there's not corruption in the private corrections system. Yeah, let me give you a hint. It's bad. Just
Yeah.
in my lonely opinion. But yes,
Lonely or lonely?
lonely, lowly. Well, I meant lonely. Not everybody agrees with me.
I don't know,
Okay.
between the
In my
two.
head, I came back to this.
See,
you're the one.
you don't have to feel so bad now. We're all like this. It's nothing.
Hey, speak for yourself.
You haven't got to
So
start.
one of the immigration detention facilities, is it down
The-
in southern New Mexico that butts up against Fort Bliss?
I think there's 3 of them down there.
Because they've had a number of deaths
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
among detainees down in the Fort Bliss one.
All right, I'll take my turn.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Sure, whatever.
As the caretaker of the fart machine, I decided that no fart machine today,
Okay.
because there's nothing humorous about
No.
what's happened in Minneapolis,
Yeah.
Minnesota, or anywhere else in these free United States of America. And it's time for Führer Trump to order his Gestapo General Bonvino, who wears this fake uniform, to remove his fake troops from Minneapolis and anywhere else in this country. We are a free society. We've always been that. And if Trump doesn't like it, then he might as well just pack his bags, move to Gaza, where he wants to put in a beach house and a hotel and a gambling casino, or he could go to Venezuela, where he wants to control the government. So bye-bye, Donald.
Have you seen the artist renderings of what they're gonna put along, what
Yeah.
what their intent is
Yeah,
to put along on the
they've got it.
Venezuelan?
Yeah, well, that's why son-in-law Jared
Jerry?
is, well, you call him Jerry, I call him Jerky.
Yeah.
Jerko, Jerry.
Tell us how you feel there.
Oh,
So
don't ask
I
me,
think that's
because I am loaded for
I
bear.
think that's the first couple ever where they each serve as the other's beard. Because
Yeah, you're gonna
he's
have to
not straight.
explain.
Yeah.
He's not straight. He's married to her. She's his beard.
Oh,
Okay,
And then he's hers because who knows what the hell's going on with her.
yeah.
I don't know any other couple anywhere where it's always been that kind of a, because Usher has got to be JD's beard.
well, I'm gonna have one other thing.
All right,
Because the
please.
thought just came.
Yeah.
My thoughts are just catching up.
So, and as long as they're there, we'll let them rip.
Yeah.
Let the thoughts rip.
Yeah.
Let the thoughts.
Yeah, nothing
Nothing
else.
else.
Well,
Because I'm too close.
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, so
It'll come to me.
what's the other thought?
No, it'll come to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just a quick deal about you were talking about Gaza. I was reading an article the other day, and they're trying to figure out, yes, it would be great if they could build these places, but you know how many tons of debris are now scattered across Gaza from all the bombing?
Well, leave it to the asshole.
Oh,
Which one?
Well,
anyone?
it just came to me what I was gonna say. The ones we really have to should blame for this are the spineless Republicans in Congress. They could do something if they would join the Democrats, because democracy
Oh.
matters.
We'll get to the shirt in a minute.
So seriously, is anyone going to be left in Gaza?
They're trying to move them out.
It's like a bulldozer. They're just,
Yeah.
they're moving everyone south.
I don't think there's
Toward
any buildings undamaged in that.
Just push it into the sea, everything.
Build a harbor with it? I
They
don't
could
know.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't give them any ideas.
I'm full of good ideas.
Just shove it south and
Yeah.
it'll build a wall.
Yeah.
That's where he's
He's
building.
gonna
his
build
wall.
this wall.
It's gonna be
using
rubble.
debris, yeah.
And then
rubble.
right across the Mediterranean, the Atlantic,
The Gulf of America.
Gulf of America, and that's it.
Yeah, just one giant wall. Oh my God.
Man, what a great idea.
Yeah.
Harbor, natural harbor.
Sure. Part of the Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco
Yeah.
is
Rubble.
rubble from the fire.
Fire. Oh, yeah.
That's where they put. And down below there's ships, trade ships that are buried down under there.
Oh, I
The
didn't
ships
know that.
came in and the troops abandoned them because the ships were damaged or something. And then they started putting all that rubble.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry.
that rubble, there's a lot of ships down there.
But if they're on a ship, they're sailors. Troops are just Marines that use the taxi
They
service.
take care of the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taxi.
Taxi. Call that carrier in here. Marines
The
need a
Uber
ride.
driver.
We're the Uber drivers. The Uber drivers of the military. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you got?
Okay, speaking of jerks, the US Commerce Secretary, Mr. NutLick,
NutLick.
whatever his
Yep.
name is.
Yeah. No,
NutLick.
I prefer NutLick.
Yeah, NutLick. He's the top supporter of Trump's tariffs. He, along with Mr. Stefan Miller. He said a trade war with Canada and Mexico would result in no chance of a recession. Later, he said the tariffs would be worth it, even if we did have a recession. So this guy, he's kind of bouncing all over. I don't know what he smokes, what he needs to get with the program.
Well, he smokes what he used to smoke up in Epstein's apartment.
Probably. Anyway.
Little boys.
Don't whisper it.
He encouraged the Fox viewers a few months back, or quite a few months back, to purchase a Tesla stock. And he said it'll never be that cheap again. Well, then what happened? It went down like a
rock.
a toilet.
And it's going to get worse because now apparently you're going to get to buy all the Chinese EVs you want.
Yeah, half price.
Yeah.
Third the price. Yeah.
And probably better.
Anyway, he's not in a position to legally tell people
No.
to go buy stock of anything. So anyway.
Well,
Then we have the new policy of the National Oceanographic contracts that he has. He put in over $100,000 in his money into it, but he also said that any program that came to his desk had to be signed by him. He's totally in charge of the National Oceanographic that and everything else he's in charge of. Yeah. Anyway.
Wow.
That's enough about
The
him.
corruption just gets worse and worse.
Just another billionaire hanging out with Trump.
Getting
Got
along.
appointed.
Yeah.
He was appointed because he raised a lot of money for a lot of different Republicans. So, anyway, you can call him NutLick, DickLick, whatever you want to. But NutLick, DickLick, give a dog a bone.
wow. I think I just discovered the title. But I'm gonna have to. How am I gonna?
I do know that saying. It
Excuse
must
me
be,
while
is
I
that a
write that
South
down.
Dakota thing?
What's that?
Give dog a bone
Man,
thing?
you have
Yeah,
love
probably
notes.
so.
Okay.
Did you hear Elon is back in the fold now? He's gonna be giving money for the midterm election to the Republicans. Or actually, he's giving it to Donald, who's gonna give it.
Who's going to give
The
him?
Donald.
Is he gonna give it?
Yeah. He doesn't give anything to anybody.
He'll just endorse it.
Yeah.
Trump will.
No.
And let's not forget about the new peace board, which he created and then said, "We'll vote myself in as the chairman."
Yeah.
He voted himself for life.
Yeah.
He's Führer for life of the Board of Peace.
It only cost $1 billion to come in. But
Uh,
Canada said, "I'll join, but I'm not giving you a damn dime." So
Did
Trump
he-
said, "You're out."
Did he think that they were bringing some pieces of ass in?
yeah.
I mean, is that why he wants to be chairman of the board?
Could be.
Yeah.
Do you realize that two of them who paid the $1 billion cannot go cannot leave their countries because they'll be arrested for war crimes.
Yeah,
He'll take their money anyway.
Yeah.
They don't need to appear at the board meeting, they just send the money.
That's a good bet for you to make. Because you lost the other one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
yeah.
Bet that they will leave their countries and the date that they will, because they're never gonna leave their countries. And if they do, they're never gonna be arrested.
Yeah, not if they come here, because Trump won't arrest them if they have a warrant.
Oh, no. And if they get arrested and convicted, they'll just pardon him, even though he doesn't control the world court yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I said yet.
he's working on it.
What's Lou got writing down there? He's,
Yeah,
Well, before I forget.
he's making a title, so.
No.
No.
That was a no.
I saw what it
No.
is. It's very apropos.
Yeah. Apropos of nothing.
No. Well, while we're waiting on Lou, I just thought I'd mention that the National Park Service
Yes.
this week in Philadelphia took down an exhibit on slavery at Independence Hall.
Yeah, well, we
Because there was no slavery.
Right.
Yeah,
No slavery.
no slavery. So we don't
Fake
have to
news.
talk about
Yeah, everything in history is fake
Fake
news.
Yeah.
It wasn't Christopher Columbus who discovered America.
Yeah.
It was Christopher Trump.
that. Well, and in the words of our president, they did this, quote, to restore truth and sanity to American history. What a crock of shit. That's all I got to say about
Well, what I have to say is.
This episode is not going to be safe for work.
Yeah.
No. Between DickLick and. I'm trying to figure out how to get it.
Well, yeah, we're going out with a bang.
Yeah.
I think I'll call it DuckLick.
You know,
Just so we.
I see somebody moving behind the glass. It could be ice in case we're cut off.
they're gonna come through the ceiling.
Ceiling. Oh,
Yeah.
Just don't reach for your weapon.
yeah. Don't reach for anything. Cameras, anything.
So
We're
my
waiting.
first thing is about what happened in Minneapolis today.
Yeah.
Another young person, 37.
Yep.
I
Same
know
age
it's
as-
not funny. There's nothing funny about it, but this,
Operating room nurse.
yeah, but this guy came to the aid of two women who were being bullied and shoved around by one of these goons. And he got in the middle, he got between the two women and this guy, and we know what happened after that. But he was pistol whipped.
Yeah.
And little Stevie Miller came out with a with a tweet or something that he was a would-be assassin.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
You know, in a country where the Second Amendment is apparently only good for white men. They're the only one, because have you seen the pictures of the Black Panthers? The new
Yeah.
Black Panthers?
Oh, yeah. They're armed and dangerous. And I don't.
And they're trained.
Yeah.
Where'd you see
They've
that?
got more training
All
than
of them.
us. Yeah.
All of them.
Check news feeds
Yeah,
and you'll
yeah,
see it.
The new
Black Panthers, yeah, yeah. Don't
And
mess with those
Just-
guys.
Just in time.
And they're not afraid not to wear a mask.
Well, uprisings are starting,
Mhm.
because before I came down, I caught MSNBC,
Yeah.
and they were in Union Square
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah.
And demonstrators were out there, and Mondavi came out against what
Yeah.
happened
Oh, yeah.
in Minneapolis.
Well, anybody that's sane would have come out against this. Yeah.
Right. And so what sort of dovetails to this? Thought about this. It's not funny, but I think maybe we should all start to consider moving to a red state.
Because it is, yeah.
They're not going to throw ice into a red state. We might actually be safe.
Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
when you,
But Rodney couldn't wear that shirt.
yeah, I
No,
couldn't,
no.
yeah, which we'll get to later. But think about this, the greatest amount of undocumented persons in the US are in two states,
Texas and
Texas.
California.
Florida,
Florida?
Well,
Florida.
yes, Yeah.
or it was up until, this last summer maybe, but yes. But have you seen ICE or the Border Patrol doing any of this in those states?
No,
No,
And if somebody with a concealed handgun license, as this gentleman did today in Texas, they had done that to him, you would have heard nothing but bloody murder over that because, oh my God, you protect those guns no matter what. But you won't hear a peep out of all the right wing hoodlums about that because, oh, it's not one of them. So it's a whole different situation.
the gnome has not commented yet today,
No.
has she?
no,
Is
she's
she
left it.
still in office?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think her and Lewandowski may be a bit busy right now. So let's not
Get
bother
this-
them.
They didn't wake up yet.
So,
You mean puffy lips?
I saw another picture of it. The stuff is separated.
Yeah, it's
There are two layers.
Well,
It's
if you
like
lay on
taking
your
a-
back all the time, that's what happens.
Or your face down in a
Yeah.
pillow.
Okay. we are.
Come on.
He started it.
Yeah.
So.
This is going to be an R-rated version
So-
here pretty soon.
Yeah, so Ron kind of was leading towards this next one that I've got here, but if you think that this is not all geared towards money, the
Yeah.
whole thing about the $1 billion to join the Board of Peace or whatever the hell it's called, he just wants a Nobel Peace Prize. It's really what he wants. You look at what happened over in Davos. He made a couple of comments, and what happened? The market goes down 900 points.
Yeah,
Somebody gives him the old Spanish archer,
Yeah.
yeah.
and he backpedals, and
And
then next thing
Goes
you know,
back up.
it
Yeah.
goes right back up.
yeah,
And so,
somebody's
Could-
manipulating this.
Yeah.
and he
Could it be
he is
Elon
like
or his underlings?
it's all a pump and dump,
Yeah.
right? And then then they come back in and swoop it all up, and it's this whole thing about taco. Trump always chickens out.
Did it again.
Greenland, he's got the concept of a
Of a plan.
We're still waiting on the concept
Yeah.
of a deal
Well-
for healthcare.
He gained nothing by
9
this.
years.
He will tell you he did gain
Yeah.
something, but we're right back to where we were.
We'll have the details of it in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
2 weeks.
And just this goes to you from last week. If you remember, you're the one who said we don't talk about Epstein enough. We'll talk about it, at least throw it out there, release the files, and
Well,
I've
they've
got-
released a 1%.
1%.
Well,
Pam
blacked out.
Bondi is working so hard to keep those files hidden.
Can't let him out.
No.
I think she's in them.
Well,
So what's your
that-
connected to?
she was connected to the prosecution after all.
Yeah,
Right.
Because she's the one that made one of the first sweetheart deals with him. Yeah.
God, you see her eyes?
Well, it was actually Acosta that made the
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
deal.
Alex Acosta, right?
Yeah.
You look at her eyes, there's nothing behind them.
where's Alex today? He's still
He's in the DOJ.
something.
I
He
don't
didn't-
know if he's still in the DOJ. They really don't identify what he's doing.
What's it, chopping a hole in the ceiling?
No, we're having a demonstration for something.
Okay, so there is one more thing, and this is to you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But the German, there's a German member of the World Cup of the
Oh,
German
yeah.
World Cup Executive Committee is now campaigning. You must have because you read this and you saw it. They are advocating boycott of the World Cup.
And
Really?
I don't think that
I
it'll
don't think it'll
happen,
happen.
but the fact that they're talking about it, I think is interesting because, I mean, they're serious about the World Cup and soccer over there. And if somebody's actually talking about it, then they're pretty serious about what's going on because in Germany, it's a religion. I mean,
Didn't
Oh,
Trump
yeah.
say didn't he say he could cancel it to remove it? He
That
made
he-
some.
he says he can
He's-
change cities and
Yeah,
all kind. you can't do that at this late date.
The Trump world.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a whole nother.
so that it's still, the reason I brought this up is because I wanted to get,
Uh,
you're the big soccer
Yeah.
guy.
Go Gunners.
Would it be?
Sorry, I had to get that in.
Would it? So it wouldn't be possible to put it offshore? There aren't stadiums. There's
No,
stadium.
no,
No, I mean, in Europe, have a Europe.
oh, they could have,
Europe.
well, they have
Oh,
a
so that-
European championship that's almost as big
Right,
every other year
right.
in the World Cup. And they could probably do it, only Europe could do it on a short notice. They're probably the only place that has enough stadiums to do it
Well,
on a short notice.
It's,
Um,
here's the thing, how many people are actually gonna come here,
to be honest with you, they're starting to have issues with ticket sales.
right?
I mean, I tried to get tickets, and when they were telling me $1,000 a shot, I said,
I'll
not
watch
that
it-
bad.
I'll watch it on TV.
Or I'll wait for the European ones and go to Europe and pay a lot less with plane ticket included. I mean, it's just the prices are ridiculous. I don't want to do it now because of Trump. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of going to a game. You know, as much as I'd love, that's been a bucket list item for a long time. In this environment, I don't see it going well. I can see it being a opportunity for terrorism. I mean,
72.
yeah, I can see something like that happening. I mean, it is just, and it's in 3 countries, so it could happen in any one of those 3 countries. And I think we're just asking for trouble. So, Mexico and Canada are also having part of the World Cup. The World Cup, it isn't just in the US. It's, yeah,
I did not know.
it is jointly
You did?
being done by Mexico. It's the first time they've ever tried something similar to this, I think.
For now,
For now.
unless he makes up his mind, he
could get-
doesn't want them
but-
to
Get
share.
a bug up his ass and
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
cancel.
Yeah. Well, now, you know, the FIFA president, Infante,
Bribed them with
Yeah.
his peace prize.
bribed him with that, but he's also so far up Trump's ass that it's not even funny. He'll give him whatever he wants.
how far?
Right up to his cankles.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to say. You'd need a proctologist to decide how far he is up to. So, not being a licensed
Oh my God.
proctologist, I can't tell you how far.
Wouldn't want to go there.
No, I don't. There's another tile for you.
So there's a long line waiting for it.
Wow, I just don't know what to do.
But
now.
it's
Although I like the.
it is going to be interesting. Yeah.
One more.
Well, we haven't even got to the best story yet today. Oh, because the prognosticator of all weather was on the move this week. Ted Cruz, when he heard there was going to be a big ice storm in Texas, did what he always did, headed to California and got out of town.
Headed to warm environments.
Head to warm, but they said, they say that it's going to be bad in Texas when Ted Cruz hits the road.
I'm surprised he's not down in Cuba.
So everybody in Texas is waiting for the power to shut down at any time now.
He's in California.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Is he-
as soon as the story got out, it changed.
Oh.
He went to California for work. California. He hates California. What the? Well, he went to Orange County, which of course is the one county
As Republican
as
as we
Republican
Yeah.
get.
John Wayne Airport.
John Wayne. He flew into John Wayne Airport. Yes. So
Did he realize that there's a tsunami on its way
yes.
to California, the West Coast?
Is there?
Well, they're talking about
Yeah.
From the storm?
Yeah.
No,
not
not
this was
this-
another story.
another storm.
Oh,
But-
wow.
According to Trump, there is no climate change. Just think about that.
Yeah, because he wants to know what happened to all this global warming.
Global warming. He doesn't realize the global warming is happening at the North Pole, pushing this polar vortex down our way. But ignorance is as ignorance does.
Well, right. And the other thing is that big wave could come into the peninsula of Florida and bye-bye, Donald, bye-bye, Mar-a-Lago.
Just don't tease us.
Yeah.
Don't tease us.
Well, and there weren't a lot of people crying about Ted going to California, because if there was a tsunami and
Tsunami?
Tsunami.
Okay, you two need to sit together.
And he disappeared for some reason, that funeral would have 10 people there. So, yeah.
It's a new easy. The tsunami coup.
Where
Oh,
are we?
yeah.
Are we getting close?
So, before we
Yeah.
move on, couple of things.
Yeah.
First of all, hit the like and subscribe. Honestly, it does help.
Yep.
It helps us grow the channel on YouTube. Also, if you're not available on YouTube, you can catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcast Index, and no, I did say Apple, didn't I? Yeah. There's another one.
He needs some.
It's
Okay,
surprising we
you-
remember
no.
to actually have this podcast every week.
That's why we live here.
Yeah.
Wait a
I
minute.
hate the fart farm.
Hang on, everybody.
Yes, here we go. YouTube, Apple Podcast Index, and Spotify. Yeah, okay, I did get it right. Okay, and then don't forget our sponsors, LDE Affinity Jewelry. Lisa is just waiting for somebody to put an order in, and our latest sponsor.
Oh, hang on.
Show off your keg.
Jeez.
Democracy does matter.
Yes. That's Guerrilla Graphics here in
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. It's Guerrilla Graphics, and it's graphics with an X .com.
On Central.
Yeah,
On Central.
on Central Avenue, Nob Hill,
Mm.
old Route 66.
Yep.
Which is important
Because it's a 100-year anniversary of Route 66. If you have the chance, come visit us along Route 66. It'll be amazing. I will be making a trip, which I'll discuss later down this year, along part of Route 66. Probably go stand on a corner for a while and take it easy. Oh, man, just throwing that information out there.
Epstein. Don't let it go away.
It has to come out. And I'm convinced it's not coming out. It's being really held back because there are boys involved.
You think?
Yes, MAGA will somehow accept that he raped little girls. They will not accept that he raped boys.
We live in a sick world.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Welcome back.
Yep.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
Good to see you.
Got anything to close?
Nope.
Oh my God.
Wow. What about you?
We're getting close.
I gave you,
Okay.
when you finish with Ted Cruz, and it's a funny story, you don't get any better than that. I mean, the man is a stalwart.
No.
Yeah. Almost as big a coward as our president,
Stalwart is
Yeah.
not a word for him.
Yeah. Well, you have to add something. He's steadfast in his,
Actually, that doesn't work either.
Stupidity.
Stupid.
no, cowardice actually worked real well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the going gets tough, well, he doesn't,
No.
he goes, but it's not because he's tough. Yeah.
And probably the last thing is this second murder in Minneapolis. We need a general strike.
Yeah.
A national
Oh,
Yeah.
general
absolutely.
strike. Stay home, don't go out, don't do anything.
And not one.
They
not-
did that yesterday in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not one day. It's gotta
It's
be
every day.
every
every
day.
Everybody.
Yes.
Can't be 15,000 a year. 20, no.
Gotta be.
We
Need to
can
have a
put
big
millions into the street. Listen, if the Iranians can do it,
we can do it.
for 20, the Iranians are up to 29 days in a row now.
Well,
And the residents of the country of Georgia have now been demonstrating in the streets for more than a year in Tbilisi. I'm telling you, if they can do it, if those two countries can do it, we can do it here. Because these guys are afraid. These goons
Yeah.
are
Oh, yeah.
afraid when all of a sudden
Turn loose, yeah.
these people are coming down the street, just
That's
marching
why they all
against-
got their finger in the trigger. They're afraid.
absolutely.
Yep.
And shooting canisters at, I don't know what those guns are, but